Hey friends, welcome back to Theme Park Guy Productions. Reporting back from Universal Studios Florida, or Universal Orlando Resort, aka North Campus. Here today is Wednesday, February 18th is when I'm filming this video here. I'm here to experience Mardi Gras tonight. I have not been this year. This event has been going on since February 7th. And Mardi Gras is overall one of my favorite events here in all of Orlando during the spring season. Mardi Gras truly is so much fun. You got great food, got a great parade. All weekends they do concerts. It's just overall a great time. It's just a great event overall. Like, they've got some great, like, for example, with this event, Seven Seas Food Festival, and right now they got Festival of the Arts going on, which only lasts for a few more days, and then Flower and Garden. We're loaded on festivals right now in Orlando. But you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get started with our day. And if there's any updates, we'll let you guys know. So first things first, walking into Universal City Walk, we do have an update over here in City Walk. We're not sure where it's going to be going yet, but it was just announced yesterday that there will be a Category 10 bar opening up in late 2027. This will be located, we're not exactly sure yet, but it's going to be here at City Walk. It's owned by Luke Combs, who's a country artist, and again, I don't know where it's going yet. We have no idea where it's going to be going, but you've already seen pictures online and stuff like that. It looks really fun. Excited for it. I'm not as much into country, but I think it'll be a great bar. Over here by Rising Star, they already got some decorations over here for Mardi Gras. That is brilliant. But what I find hilarious is that Epic Universe has been open for 9 months. He's still got the preview center here for Epic Universe. Like, you can still walk in and just see the whole park on display. It says opening 2025. We're in 2026 right now, for crying out loud. Yeah, here's a look at the park right here. Just a reminder of how incredible Epic Universe is. I took my 4th visit here last month in January for my birthday with my family, and that was truly incredible. I'd still say this is the best park in Orlando, in my opinion. Walking over here by the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. I know they just had Super Bowl 60 played. I think it was last Sunday. It was February 8th is when the game was played. And I want to give a huge congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks on an impressive Super Bowl run. Nice story for Sam Darnold. But again, we're here at Universal Studios Florida. We also have a little update. So we now exactly know what will be built here in 2027, nonetheless. And so Universal Orlando has just announced that the replacement for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket will be Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, which Universal is adding a Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster at Hollywood. It opens this summer, and we're getting one here in Orlando as well. So not exactly sure exactly what the roller coaster will do and stuff like that. We know we'll have a reverse spike, so kind of similar to if you've been over to Busch Gardens Williamsburg recently, have been on Pantheon, which I haven't been on Pantheon yet. Same kind of thing. And yep, you can see right here if I zoom in, crews are really getting ready for some construction over here. I think vertical construction has started, which we can go back over there later and get a look at that for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. So yeah, this is a little update what's going on here at Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Okay guys, here's a look at the medallion for Mardi Gras this year. It says floats, food and fun. It's not in the exact order, but you got the Mardi Gras music playing. You know you made it to Mardi Gras season when you hear this music. It's like a whole party in here. And yeah, it looks pretty crowded today. Crowds, like, wait times aren't that bad, but this is after President's Day weekend, so we still have the some Northerners. I believe they're already on the spring break, but we'll see some crowds here today. But there's a look at the medallion for this year's Mardi Gras. Another thing I want to point out too, over by where you go to buy your tickets, is that Universal Orlando, they're always updating things, and over here at this part of the ticket booths, which is the exit for the resort anyway, they have already started repainting some of the structure right here. So as you can see over here, it's all pink, but over there it's white. So just something to keep in mind. Don't be surprised if pretty soon this will all be painted too. Just entered the park over here, and like I said, crowds, they're about above average, I'd say, for the most today. Like, there's definitely a good volume of guests here, but wait times aren't horrible. So we see right here, Villain Con's at a 10-minute wait, Men in Black's 25, and Mardi Gras Parade today is at 7 o'clock. Then we go to the next one, Jimmy Fallon's 20 minutes, Mummy is 30 right now, And Escape from Gringotts, you can't see over there, is 100 minutes. I did check the app. And then we go over here. Simpsons Ride's at a 40-minute standby. Transformers is 35. And then ET, last time I checked, it was a 45-minute standby, but it could be different right now. So yeah, like I said, wait times aren't horrible. This park is not as crowded as Islands Adventure for the most part, or Epic Universe. So, you know what? Since VillainCon Minion Blast is right here, why not go in and grab a ride if it's a 10-minute standby? I'm one of the people that actually likes VillainCon Minion Blast. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of it, but I'm one that enjoys this ride. Check this out. No line at all for VillainCon Minion Blast. Absolutely amazing. Only, it says 10 minutes, but it's practically a walk-on. All right, made it close to the millions here. I got 944,330. That's not that bad. Yes, I made the top 10 today. Let's go. That is a rare for me. Making the top 10 on Minion Blast. With it being pretty crowded today, that's impressive. Okay, after getting off VillainCon Minion Blast, taking a look at the construction for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Not much going on over here in the soundstage area, but they do have a crane currently doing some construction right now down there, so you never know. May see something in the next month or so, but the last time I did an update for this on my Instagram was back in January. So again, a monthly update every now and then, should see some progress. Although we do got a big pile of dirt down over there where the lift hill for Rocket used to be. Now with every Mardi Gras, they are doing concerts specifically on Saturdays. So for example, this coming Saturday, Joey Fatone and AJ McLean are gonna be here. I believe they're from the Backstreet Boys, which that's pretty awesome. It's gonna be really crowded here that night. I just bet it's gonna be very crowded here, but that'll be a really cool concert. If I wasn't working, I'd definitely go to watch this concert. But then you've got some other good concerts as well. Like towards the end, they got the All-American Rejects, which that's pretty cool. I got Bare Naked Ladies. So yeah, some really good artists over here that they usually have out here every Saturday. Yes, I gotta get my beignets over here. They got the beignets here. And for me, this is another Mardi Gras. They got the chef yelling about the beignets over here, advertising them. Every year when I come here to Mardi Gras, I gotta get myself some beignets. They're the best. Here we go, guys. Got the beignets. As you see, it's just nice fried dough covered in powdered sugar. This is an absolute classic that always hits every year. Let's see how it is this year. And another question is, let's see how much powdered sugar I get on me. These are fire. They're just like any other year. Nothing different at all. I will say, I don't like these as much as the ones at Disney with the Port Orleans ones, but still really good. In my opinion, I'll give these a 9 out of 10. Absolute classic. And an update over here by where the former turn for Rip Ride Rocket was. They now have a sign here. So they changed it from the Ghostbusters theming. Now it's Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. It says new roller coaster coming in 2027. Yeah, I believe this is where the entrance for the ride will be, because if we go forward over towards the backstage, I'm sure you can see, you can kind of see from City Walk too. They've started vertical construction on the station as what appears over here. So they've already started some vertical construction in this area. And so this is where the station for the attraction will be. And they have another thing that they are building over here at the other top as well. So like I said, still got a lot of progress to be made over here, but we now exactly know what's going to be coming here. And guess what, guys? We also have hashtag the Panda out here greeting guests here in New York. Okay, guys, my second sample is going to be over here at Puerto Rico. I got myself some pastelon fritters. So I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. So it's crispy sweet plantain and picadillo beef fritters served with a mayo ketchup. Really excited to give this a try. I saw this, I'm like, man, this looks intriguing. And they also got pina coladas, so that's cool. I'm not gonna get pina colada. I got myself a category 5. Let's go ahead and give this a try. All right, let's go ahead and dip into the mayo ketchup. Fritters going in. Very hot. These are pretty tasty. It's like, this one overall has like a nice sweetness. It's like a perfect combo of sweet and savory, if I could say. I mean, I don't really eat plantains. Like, look at the inside. It's all nice, well-rounded with some beef. The outside's a plantain. They're really good. I want to give this about, I want to say like an 8 to 8.5 out of 10. It's a spot. And of course, it wouldn't be a Mardi Gras without a Category 5 hurricane drink. These drinks, they're amazing. They can be strong, but they're really good. Cheers for Mardi Gras 2026. Never disappoints. Over here, got Revenge of the Mummy. Now it's a 75-minute queue. Literally, it was just 30 minutes. Now it's just right up to 75. But it does have single rider, so I'll probably go and utilize the single rider queue for this one. I am seeing a good amount of people going in, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But I will have to put my stuff here in a locker, so we'll go ahead, put some of my stuff in a locker, get in line for single rider. So I'm in the single rider line right now, and I thought Valentine's Day was over. Like, the single rider starts, I mean, close to the outside. You know it's busy if single rider is this full. Just got off of Revenge of the Mummy. In total, I want to say I waited about like 35 minutes in single rider queue, which even then, it's not that bad. This one has one of the faster moving single rider queues here in Orlando. Although the ride was great and all, but it definitely was stacking a lot. They were running a lot of trains. Although, one piece of advice, if you're going here to the parks and you're in single rider queue, and you're here with the family, do not argue with the team member about you guys being separated, because I did witness that in line. The family did argue with the team member that they don't want to be separated and whatnot, but I'm standing by this from a theme park employee perspective. It can be very frustrating when theme park employees, like either that's a cast member or a team member, where they're having to argue with the guests saying that like they can't be separated or they have to be separated if they're in a single rider queue. So like, if you're in single rider, please just obey the rules, please. And these people have a special message here. Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras!
Are you guys excited for the parade tonight? Yeah, I'm here to dance. Woo woo! Are you guys excited for the parade?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's
No,
the best party in town.
It is the best party in town. And fun fact, Mardi Gras was actually yesterday.
It was. Yes.
And today's Ash Wednesday.
Yes.
It is Ash Wednesday, you're right. You guys have a nice day. Thank you for everything. Okay guys, got myself a green tomato po' boy over here. It's got like a nice little sauce, got some lettuce, and of course fried green tomato, which I haven't had. It also does come with pickles, but again, I don't like pickles, so I just went and told him to hold the pickles for me for this one, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try. Let's do it. All right, fried green tomato po' boy. Let's see how this tastes. That's the real deal right there. Green tomato is nice and crispy. I like the sauce. Lettuce and onion mixture is good too. This is delicious. Yeah, guys. For me, this one gets a 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. Now, when we were talking about Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift over by New York, we still have Fast and Furious Supercharged. Only until 2027. So, yes, Universal announced that they were adding Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift to replace Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. However, Fast and Furious Supercharged will be permanently closing in 2027. Yes, the day has come that Fast and Furious Supercharged will be permanently closing. And I know Dylan from We The Coasters is upset about this, so if you guys know my friend Dylan from We The Coasters, please give him your biggest sympathies, because this is his number one ride of all time. He literally walks around with a shirt saying, Fast and Furious is my number one ride, changed my mind. So yeah, this ride will be permanently closing, but whatever is gonna replace this ride, I'm sure will be better than this. Now we're over here in Diagon Alley, and the update to have in Diagon Alley is that all the way in the distance you got the Hogwarts Express right there, which is right now currently closed for annual maintenance. I can't remember off the top of my head when it will reopen, but I'm sure it'll be open by March, so keep in mind that if you're planning to go to Universal in the future, Hogwarts Express may be closed just temporarily for maintenance. It was shown on the screen over here that it was also closed for maintenance, so that's fun. You know what? I think there's a galaxy that needs to be saved. Let's go ahead and get in line for Men in Black Alien Attack and go and save the galaxy. Still feels kind of weird that the Rip Ride Rocket isn't even in this view anymore, but soon there'll be something better here, and it's currently under construction. Okay, I was pretty darn close to maxing out. That's insane. I don't know, there was I was blasting as usual, but then I heard a different noise versus the normal blast noise, so maybe I unlocked a secret level, I don't know. But hey, I'm not complaining, that's a great score. So we are approaching closer to the parade. It is about 5:40 right now. The parade's in about 80 minutes. And hey, look at this, they got the NOLA sign, New Orleans, yay! I wanna get the picture real quick. And over here, I'm gonna get my final food sample for tonight. They've got a beer and cheese soup that I wanna give a shot. So I almost thought about trying the fish and chips too, but again, I've already eaten a good amount, so maybe if it was earlier, I would have it, but again, I don't wanna eat too much right now, but beer and cheese soup, that sounds delicious, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. All right, guys, got the beer and cheese soup right here. It comes with some pretzel sticks as well. I believe this is pretty much the same thing that they had during the Universal Holidays event. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try because I feel like it's the same thing, but it looks tasty nonetheless. Okay guys, let's go and grab it and dip. Okay. This is way better than I expected. Absolutely delicious. I mean, the soup, I think it's just a different consistency. The pretzel bread is the same exact bread that Universal used for the Universal Holidays, but the cheese was like a cheese fondue. This is like a straight up soup. This is tasty. I think we got another 10 out of 10 right here. This is phenomenal. Now, let's go ahead and have a look at this year's tribute store with Tauntaun's Roadhouse. Let's go ahead and walk inside and see what it looks like this year. First things first. This looks like a New Orleans style bar, honestly. You got a whole bunch of beads right here. Except we're gonna be catching some for free momentarily. We got a little stage right over here. I got a dartboard, that's pretty cool. Let me go through this way. And ooh, this looks nice. This almost looks like downtown New Orleans in a way. Oh, that's cool. I love that theming right there. This is really nice. It's like an old goblin that's bubbling right there. Alright. We walk in here. Got a little more artifacts right over here. It looks pretty cool. On the other side, it's the same thing. That looks funny right here. It literally looks like Halloween already. I know it's not Halloween season yet. This feels like Halloween Horror Nights. I feel like this feels like an HHN house in a way. Hey, say what's up. All right, and then over here is the checkout, which looks exactly like downtown New Orleans. I think this is the back of a float too, which is really funny. So yep, this is what the tribute store is for this year at Mardi Gras. Okay guys, it's now fully dark out. Parade starts in about 10 minutes. This is gonna be a good parade. I'm gonna get some cinematic footage and footage for you guys. Now, on Monday night, I went to Port Orleans and I did a little prediction. So, I have 3 beads right now. I'm not counting the banana one. The banana one is the banana one. But I got 3 beads here. So I was talking about how I predicted the amount of beads I would get. Here is my final prediction that I sent Monday night. Here it is. Hey guys, it's me from 2 days earlier here at Port Orleans French Quarter. And you can see, got all the beads here. Got my banana bead, I got everything. My prediction for how many beads I will catch at this year's Mardi Gras parade, I'm predicting 25 beads. Predicting 25 beads. Let's go ahead and see how many beads I can catch. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. Voila, pretty impressive. So, 25 beads is the amount of beads that I predicted for tonight. So, I've got 3 right now. So in order to make my parlay, I need to collect 22 more beads. Okay guys, the parade has just started. Let's see if I catch 25 beads. There the cops are, yay! Mardi Gras has officially begun. Now from what I've heard, all the floats are practically the same. Like there are no special floats this year. So I'm not expecting to see anything new for this year's parade. Okay guys, let the games begin. Let's see how many beads I got. Like, I'm not sure how many floats, but oh yeah, let the games begin, yeah! I'll take you guys through at least one of these bead catching experiences. Let's go! See how many I can catch. Yeah! Oh! Come on, right here. Yeah! Oh my gosh, I didn't get any of that one.
Oh my God, I love this section. Oh my God.
And I believe right here, I think this is the finale. No, there's more floats. There's more floats all the way in the back. Still got an opportunity to get more beads, guys. Now this right here is the last float, and then should be the end of the parade afterwards. So we just finished up with the parade, and the parade this year, absolutely fantastic, as it is always every year. Now, I have counted the beads, and I was 3 short of 25. I got 22 after doing some counting, which is actually pretty good. 22 is not bad. So, I'll say that's a win regardless. However, I actually did get one last food sample. So I did get myself a little king cake. I was just intrigued by it. It's like a nice little round pineapple cake. It's got a little baby right here. The person was like, don't eat the baby. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat the baby, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try. All right, let's go ahead and give this little king cake a try. I'm not sure if I'm gonna eat the whole thing, but I always wanted to try this. Everyone says it's good every year. That's right, happy Mardi Gras. Definitely not what I was expecting. This one has like a nice cinnamon taste. Like what I'm mostly tasting right now is cinnamon. Got the little baby right here. Let me go eat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna eat the baby. I'm not that evil. But unless it's HHN season. No, I'm kidding. But so overall it's pretty good, I'd say. A little hard to eat though. It's not as moist. But the flavor is good. Presentation is nice. I want to say I give this probably about an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. Okay guys, that is going to conclude Mardi Gras inside University of Florida. However, we still have one more stop, and that's going to be the Red Coconut Club, or the Dead Coconut Club. Or actually, I'm not sure what's named in Mardi Gras. Also, why are they showing a Disney advertisement here at Universal? That is hilarious. Like, I don't know if you guys could see, but they were literally showing a Disney World advertisement here at City Walk. That is absolutely hilarious. So I was gonna try to go into the Red Coconut Club, but it is unfortunately closed off for a private event tonight. So it's the Cursed Coconut Club. Maybe another time, maybe another time. That's unfortunate, but at City Walk, they always do have private events going on every week. So that's something to keep an eye out for if you come here to City Walk. But there is a lot of guests leaving right now, so yeah, it's probably going to be a really busy experience just trying to get out of here. So that is our cue to start heading out of here. All right, guys, just got home not too long ago. I had totally forgot to film an outro when I was at Universal, so I'm here back in my room right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do my outro here. But overall, today was a lot of fun going to experience Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando. Got to try a bunch of food, got to watch the parade, catch some beads, get to see the tribute store, and even ride some rides in the process. And overall, you know, I was wrong on my prediction for bees this year, but you know what? It didn't matter. I had a good time this year at Mardi Gras. This is a very strong event this year. And without further ado, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe as well for more videos in the future if you enjoyed this one. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you guys know when I upload a new video. And as always, make sure to follow Theme Park Guy Productions as well on Instagram for more content. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, you're clear for dispatch.